Here we are at the Champions Pavilion at the Indy Sports Show Live. I am Brian Pointer, host. We're just getting started here on day 2. So many things happening. The crowd's picking up, walking by, and I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss any of the great production that we have going on here today. You know, the beautiful thing about the Boat Sport and Travel Show is all sorts of different opportunities that people have to come out here. If you want to fish, you want to fish for which species? If you want to fish freshwater or saltwater, if you want to hunt big game, if you want to do something else, it's all here for you. The Boat Sport and Travel Show. With me this morning, Dallas Hopper. Nice to have you here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Now, you bring a different perspective to the Boat Sport and Travel Show because there's not many saltwater fishermen over there, right?
No, sir.
So we were having some chit-chat here just a few minutes ago about how it's a totally different world. We're talking about lakes and people who are legends on that lake. It's a little different down in the Keys.
Yes, sir, it sure is. It's a lot different.
Fantastic 2 Charters is your company, family-owned business.
Family-owned business.
How'd you get in this business?
I was born into it. We'd go out on the dock when my dad was coming in from fishing, and we'd be playing in the bucket of fish there, grabbing a fishing rod off the boat and catching little fish off the dock. That's kind of how we got into it.
So you're in Key Largo, right?
Key Largo, Florida, yes, sir.
And that's one of the first keys?
It's the first key you get into as you're entering the chain, the Florida Keys chain there. We're an hour south of Miami, and we're 100 miles north of Key West.
So fantastic, too. There's family-owned business, so your dad, Justin, has his boat. You have your own boat?
I do, yep. Second generation.
And you've been doing this, what, 30 years?
Almost, just about.
How did you got your own boat now at 22?
Yes, sir, 22.
When did you know you wanted to do this?
Ever since I was really young in school, there was no doubt about it. I wanted to be just like Dad, go out there and catch fish and have a good time doing it.
So what kind of a boat do you run?
So I have a 27-foot center console. The build of the boat's a Rambo. I take up to 4 people. My dad's got a larger 40-foot sport fish. It takes up to 6 people.
So saltwater fishing, going out in the ocean fishing, I'm not very skilled at that. I don't know much about it. So when people come by your booth, hey, I'd like to do that. What are you trying to tell them? What are you going to share with them?
You know, no matter what your skill level is, if you've seasoned angler, if you've never been out on the saltwater before, we'll take you out there and show you how to catch the fish, get a rod in your hand. It's real hands-on. We're definitely not one of the businesses that, hey, go grab the rod. We're showing you guys how to do it, and it's real hands-on. Make it a lot of fun.
So on your fantastic 2 Charters, always guaranteeing fish.
Guaranteed fish. It sure is. We go out there and we fish really hard. Like I said, we've been at it for 30 years. So, we know a lot of good areas, a lot of good spots. We know the conditions. And those days where fishing's tough, we'll put in the extra time, we'll fish even harder and make it happen.
The beautiful thing I know on our production crew here, Scott Weaver's done a lot of saltwater fishing. And there's so many different types of fish.
For sure.
We had Mike Cavallas here yesterday, and he's a walleye guy from Wisconsin. And he spends a lot of time down in Florida, and he goes, I don't fish for anything in particular. I just throw my stuff in the ocean and catch all kinds of fish. You have so many different opportunities down there.
It sure does. Sounds about right. You get the variety pack. You never know what your next bite's going to be.
So coming to the Boat Sport and Travel Show, why is that important? Why are you guys all the way up here from Key Largo?
Well, we want to come up here and share our experience with other people. Trying to get out of the cold weather, get out of the snow. That it's 80 degrees back at home right now. They're sending me pictures, torturing me.
You're going the wrong way.
I've been telling myself that.
So the beautiful thing about coming out here is that you have so much, the folks who are looking to book a trip get to talk to you, they're going to see you at the dock, right?
They sure will. Not only will they see me on the dock, they'll see me on the boat. I'll be there fishing with them.
All right, so we speak different languages when you're talking freshwater versus saltwater. You want a quiz?
Let's go.
So I go to the internet. I think that's here to stay, by the way, the internet. And I find out a whole bunch of stuff that I have no idea. So I'm going to throw out some stuff, and I want you to tell me what the likelihood is, what fish you're going to catch, okay? A 5-hook chicken rig.
Yeah, if we're fishing a 5-hook chicken rig, we can catch a little bit of everything. Just depends on the depth we're at. We have some areas where we'll go drop anywhere from 200 feet all the way out to about 300. We'll be fishing squid or bonita chunks on there. We'll catch vermilion snapper, snowy grouper, yellow eye snapper. Move out a little bit deeper, you catch tilefish. Change it up a little bit.
So you drop a butterfly jig or live baiting pilchers on the upcurrent side of the hump.
So if we're looking for blackfin tuna, we're tuna fishing. We go out there, drop the butterfly jigs.
Correct answer, tuna. 3-way swivel and a 50-pound monofilament leader and a 6.0 Mustad circle hook. What are you catching?
It depends. If we're dropping on the reef piles, we'll catch snapper, grouper. On the offshore wrecks, catch amberjack, mutton snapper, black grouper.
Mutton snapper was the answer I was looking for.
Get the variety pack.
Dropping live blue runner and grunts.
Snapper, grouper, amberjack, any of the 3.
Grouper is an acceptable answer. It's fun doing this because I get to meet and talk to different folks like you, and I know that's the benefit of the interaction and being at the booth, because it does seem like apples and oranges sometimes, but the mystique of fishing in big water is something like the ocean, is something that I think a lot of people aspire to do. So we hope that you're successful coming here to the show. Is this your first time?
Yes, sir, it is.
So we'll see you back here next year, and I'm going to have a different quiz for you next year, okay? Folks, we're here at the 65th Annual Ford Boat Sport and Travel Show. We're talking some different languages with the fantastic 2 charters. They're over in Tackletown. We're here in the Champions Pavilion in the Travel Cafe. We're just getting started. We're going to talk a little morel mushroom hunting. You do any morel mushroom hunting?
I don't even know what one looks like.
See, I don't know what a mutton is either. There you go. It's all here for you. I'm your host of Indie Sports Show Live. I'm Brian Pointer.